As you know, strength is crucial for martial arts, and building a general strength is the foundation of becoming a strong and powerful fighter. Fighting requires full body strength, all your pushing, pulling, and the leg muscles. In this video, we'll cover the principles of strength training, including rep ranges, volume, intensity, and periodization. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to build general strength effectively and safely. I will also link some strength standards in the description so you can gauge where you're at. Rep ranges refer to the number of repetitions you can perform in a set. Different rep ranges have different effects on muscle growth and strength. Here's a breakdown of the main rep ranges and their benefits. 1 to 5 reps is known as the strength range and is ideal for building a maximum strength. This is the rep range that powerlifters use for building, peaking, and displaying their strength. This rep range predominantly trains your central nervous system. If two guys are the same size, assuming equal body composition, and one is stronger than the other, this is most likely because he has a stronger nervous system, a more prime nervous system for producing strength. The 6 to 12 rep range, this is known as the hypertrophy range and is ideal for building muscle mass. The 6 to 10 zone specifically is the best for building muscle for strength specifically. That is, building muscle to make it stronger later, okay? Now, 12 to 20 reps is the range known as the endurance range. This is ideal for building muscular endurance and even going beyond 20 reps as well. All that being said, though, there are studies that show that you can make optimal muscle gain with reps anywhere from 5 to 30 reps. And reps as high as 100 and beyond can even still build a muscle as well, just not optimally. Volume refers to the total amount of work you perform in a workout. It's calculated by manipulating the number of sets, reps, and weight lifted. Volume is an essential factor in building strength and muscle mass. Here are some principles of volume. Progressive overload. One of the most important things. Progressive overload is the gradual increase of volume over time. This principle is essential for building strength and muscle mass as it challenges your body to adapt to new stimuli. And there's arguments over whether progressive overload is the primarily driver of hypertrophy or if it's what shows you that you have had hypertrophy, and same with strength gains, right? In this case, it'd be both. It drives both things. Either way, I think it's symbiotic. It works both ways, but either way, it doesn't matter. That's a weird semantics issue. If you're overloading, you're getting stronger / bigger. End of discussion. The minimum effective volume is the minimum amount of volume required to stimulate muscle growth and strength. It's important to find the right balance between too little volume, which won't provide enough stimulus, and too much volume, which can lead to overtraining and eventually injury. Now, intensity is the other most important thing. Intensity and progressive overload are the most important things. Intensity refers to the percentage of your 1 rep max that you lift. It's an essential factor in building strength and muscle mass. Here are some principles of intensity. Rep range and intensity, as mentioned earlier, different rep ranges have different effects on muscle growth and strength. When lifting heavy weights, 1 to 5 reps, the intensity should be around 85 to 100% of your 1 rep max. When lifting moderate weights, 6 to 12 reps, the intensity should be around 70 to 85% of your 1 rep max. Autoregulation is the ability to adjust the intensity based on how you're feeling in a particular day. It's important to listen to your body and adjust the intensity accordingly. Now, where most people go wrong with intensity is they think they're training pretty intense, but since they never ever train to failure, they never know how close to failure they actually are. So maybe they're using a weight that they would normally do 12 reps with, but in reality, they could crank out 20, right? So their proximity to failure and their distance away from their 1 rep max is way farther than they think, and they're undershooting their intensity by a ton. So when they think they're in the strength range, they're actually in the hypertrophy range, and since they're not going close to failure, they're not even getting good hypertrophy. Periodization refers to the systemic planning of a training program. It's an essential factor for building strength and muscle mass, as it allows for optimal progress and reduces the risk of injury. Here are some principles of periodization. The first thing are phases. Periodization consists of different phases, including the preparation phase, building a foundation of strength, the hypertrophy phase, building muscle mass, and the strength phase, focusing on maximum strength. Another common set of terms you'll come across are the cycles: microcycles, mesocycles, and macrocycles. These are the individual workouts, the extended accumulation of weeks, and your yearly training cycle respectively. Deloading is a period of reduced volume and intensity, usually done after a few weeks of intense training. It allows the body to recover and avoid burnout. If you want to know everything you need to do to become an amazing fighter, click the link on screen now.